Good evening and welcome to Sports Scene. 8 games, 20 goals and countless moments of controversy, all packed into 55 minutes. It all looks something like this. We start at Tannadice this evening in the clash of Dundee United and Kilmarnock. Relegation six-pointer, do or die battle, win or bust. Insert your own cliche. They all apply to this one.
You better believe that I mean what I say.
Billy Mackay does the business and goes Horner. A cruel blow for McHattie and Dundee United. Here's Nick Ross and Dundee are in front. It took a deflection en route. There's Simonovic. Poor defending. He was not happy with that.
McHattie makes a raft of changes for United from the side that faced Celtic as they try to stay afloat in the top flight. Billy Mackay returns, Paul Payton starts for the first time this season, Dow Donaldson and Demel also in. Killie looking to win 3 straight games for the first time under Gary Locke. 2 changes for the side to beat Caley Thistle, Magennis and Smith in, Fraser and Carrick to the bench. Magennis on to Hamill, Callum Higginbotham is wide. Higginbotham, it's a good ball into the middle, Magennis 2 straight with a finish either side of the goalkeeper, and Kilmarnock would have had the ideal start. Sean Dillon, it's on to Spittle, that's neatly done. Ryan Dow in support. Dow looks ahead, that's into Murray. Murray holds up, got some time, back onto Blair Spittle. 1-0 Dundee United, and that's a great drive from Blair Spittle. What a shot that was! Good build-up play, Spittle was involved, Murray saw him, and that's clinical into the corner. Dundee United, well, McHattie will be delighted with that play. Well, they have the lead, and they've got another chance. Simon Murray on Balatoni, there's a nudge there, he keeps going, but the whistle goes. Much to the dismay of the home fans who started to celebrate. Ian Anderson gets this right. It was a bad header by Findlay, but Murray just a shove on the back on Balatoni. That's a free kick. Gary Locke watching on. Spittle with a corner, plays it in. Durnan! It's 2-0 Dundee United, and MacDonald, who's off the bench for the very first time for Dundee United, scores for the very first time for Dundee United. Great ball in, the header too strong for Jamie MacDonald. Magennis couldn't track him, and Durnan scores. Dundee United playing well. Payton, out wide it goes. Spittle looks ahead. Spittle cuts back inside, plays the ball across that line, and then it has! 2 defenders went for it, and as good as his first goal was, this one is fortunate. Just played it in, it was a cross ball, 2 defenders went for it, neither could get their head on it, and it distracted the goalkeeper. Balatoni was one, Findlay the other. Well, Kilmarnock so up against it now. 3 down, 7 points in the last 4 league games. Dundee United taking just 1 in that spell, so the gap has ended up. Spittle breaks through, sent across, deflected onto Rankin. Dundee United hadn't scored 4 goals in a game this season. They hit 4 in the first half here at Tannadice. Spittle across, off Balatoni, and John Rankin with a volley. John Rankin talked up the importance of this game. Well, he's scored in it now. Dundee United continue to press and pressure. It will break out wide. On to Suter. Suter will play it back to Durnan. There's handball there. That was Obadeyi. No penalty given. Well, hands up if you think this is a penalty. Tell you what, it should have been. It's back on to Sean Dillon. Dillon forward. Oh, it's nicely done. Back into the path of Dillon. Dillon again. Down with the back heel. Sean Dillon's still going. It's an unlikely 5th goal scorer, and it's Sean Dillon. Will he work the 1-2? First of all with Murray, then with Dow. It's Barcelona-like from Dundee United, and Sean Dillon plays the role of Lionel Messi. What an afternoon for Dundee United. What a reaction Dundee United have given Mixu Patalainen as Magennis goes in. Kawashima trying to keep the clean sheet intact. Good corner from Slater. Keeper did well. Series of corners continues. Slater, Magennis! It's consolation for Killie. Magennis moves into double figures for the season. It's a real hiding though for Killie. Nice header, good job.
The effort the boys showed today was absolutely first class. We hurried Kilmarnock. Whenever we played the ball behind them, the boys were on their bike before. They anticipated things really well. The defence, they were determined to take the upper hand, and really good performance.
The first half, first 45 minutes wasn't good enough at all, and the players are well aware of that. We know we need to do better than that. That's gave Dundee United a huge boost.
We've many wins to get, it's. I've said it for a long time. I believe we will do it. I truly believe that. Before today, I said it. I still say it. And I know people will be looking and going, nah. I know people outside, won't give us a chance. That's fine. We understand that.
5-1. Always said Dundee United would stay up. The players had a meeting amongst themselves this week, Stephen. How much would that have galvanised them?
Yeah, I've been involved in a lot of these meetings over the years, and there's normally a few home truths told. I think the main subject matter would have been, if we lose Saturday, we're relegated. But it's given them a glimmer of hope, and it'll be a massive psychological boost for them getting into this last period of the season. I think if they can cut the gap down to around about the split to kind of 6, 7, 8 points, then anything's possible.
It was a huge victory, Pat, and a huge few weeks now coming up for Dundee United against sides, well, in and around them, you can sort of say, in the league.
I think a lot of the fans would have rather won 1-0 against Thistle, Hamill and Motherwell instead of 5-1 today and spread those goals up a little bit. But it's going to be incredibly hard for them. But as you say, there's teams that are not far away from them. They are winnable games. I'm not saying they're going to win them, but they are games that they'll probably have to win. I mean, it's going to be difficult, but there were some players playing with some special confidence in that game, and 2 or 3 absolutely fantastic goals, and certainly one very, very special performance.
Well, Blair Spittle is a player that we've talked about in recent weeks, who's shone through the darkest times for Dundee United, and he was at the fore again.
Well, his first touch there was really nice, but his reaction to it was good, gets himself in a good position. But see players that don't panic and rush towards the ball, but wait for it to come to them, just that he did there. And the strike's great. He's hit it perfectly. I mean, it's just a corner, but his delivery from free kicks and corner kicks, we've been talking about that recently. So constantly telling me, this is a nice thing. Look, he keeps on retreating, come backwards. That's actually quite unusual. He believes that if he gets enough space here, he can take those players on, and he wants the space to do it. And he gets a bit lucky, let's be fair, in that time. But no, I thought it was really good. He played really well.
Yeah, he's technically a very gifted player. His set plays are always excellent. Ranks with an orthodox finish. It was brilliant. He caught it very, very sweetly. And well done, Dundee United.
In a word, Stephen, do United stay up?
No for me.
Pat?
I can't do in a word. The bold facts are they need to win 8 out of 16. One word? Unlikely.
And in terms of Kilmarnock, a quick word about them, Stephen. We thought they'd turned the corner and then they fall flat on their back.
It's the story of their season. They've been such an inconsistent team this year, and they're one of 6 teams that are all capable of being tracked or beamed into that playoff place.
Absolutely.